So this is our base 2 system, right? Here's the place value system for base 2. So what we're going to do here is convert a base 2 number, which is here and here, into a base 10 number. So this is the exact same thing we did with base 5, right? So I'm just going to drop these numbers into the place value system and then figure out what I have. Base 2 is, this is what computers use because, basically in your computer there's billions of switches and a switch can either be on or off. Thus, base 2 with a 1 or a 0. 0 being off, 1 being on. So underlying all our electronics is this system. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numerals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to start here. I have 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. So I dropped them in and now I'm going to add up what I have. So I have 132 and 18 and 14 and 12. That's what I have. So this is going to be 46. So 101110 base 2 is the number that you know in base 10 as 46. Now I'm going to clear this up, put this on pause, and try to do this one here and see if you can get the correct answer. These are very simple. When you have a base 2 and a base 2 numbering system, you just drop them in and add them up. Okay, so here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. So I'm going to start here. So I have 1, 1, 3 zeros, a 1, and a 0. So what number do I have? Well, this 1 in this place value is a 64. So I have a 64 plus a 32, right? And then I don't have any of these, and I have a 2. So this is 96, 98. You should have gotten that. Okay. So this is going the other way, right? This is base 10 numbers here. How do I know they're base 10? Because base 10, we don't put a subscript. So these are base 10 numbers. I'm going to change them into base 2 numbers. So I'm going to start over here with 145. That's what I have. I have to use all these up. So I'm going to go to the biggest number I can get in there without going over. It's like the price is right. Well, here's a 128. I can get one of those in there. So I'm going to subtract 128 and see what I have left. I have 117 left. Right? 130, 145. That's correct. So I have 17 left. So now I'm going to go back to here and start working my way down. I can't get a 64 in there, so none of those. And you got to protect the place value. 32, none of those. 16, yes, I can get one 16 in there. Put my 16 there, subtract it. Now I only have one left to deal with. So there's going to be no 8s, no 4s, no 2s, and 1 1. So 145 in base 10 is the same thing as 100100001 in base 2. So now this one, let's change this because this is in the homework. I'll make one a little bit different. So how about 89? So 89 in base 10. What is that in base 2? I'll put this on pause. I'm going to clear it up and you work on this and you see if you can match my answer. Okay, so I hope you tried it. So now I'm going to go over it. I'm going to put my 89 over here and work it down. The biggest number I can get in is 64. And I only have a 0 to 1, so I get one of those. So then I'm going to subtract 64 because I used them up. Right? 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 is 64. But I still have 25 left that I have to deal with. So I'm going to go to the next place value. I'm going to either put a 0 or 1 in here. Well, I can't get 32. That's too many. So I'm going to put a 0 here. Can I get a 16? The answer is yes. I'm going to put 116 there. And now I'm going to subtract 16. And I'm going to get 9. So I've got 9 left to deal with. The next place value system is 8s. Can I get an 8 in? Yes, I can get 1 8. So I'm going to subtract 8. And I have 1 left. So if I have 1 left, I can get no 4s, no 2s, and 1 1. So 89 in base 10 is 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 base 2. Okay, so some students have more difficulty with this base 16, and here's the place value system for base 16. This base 16 system is used by computer scientists because it's linked in the base 2. And you don't have to write so many zeros like you do with base 2. So let me just give you the numerals that we use for base 16. We're going to have 15 numerals, right? 0 through 15. So the numerals are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now you can't use 1, 0 for 10 because that's not a numeral. See, is a 1, 0 a 10? Or is a 1, 0 a 16 and no 1s? Well, in base 16, it's going to be this. So I need a different kind of a number, a numeral for 10. And what they do is use A. So A equals 10. B equals 11. C equals 12. D equals 13. E equals 14. And F equals 15. So now I'm going to drop these in. 5, 1, 2, base 16. 5, 1, 2, base 16. So I have 5 of these, which is 5 times 256, plus 1 of these, which is 16, plus 2 of these, which is 2. So I'll go over here and go 5 times 256, 30, 28, 12. So I got 1280 plus 16 plus 2, which is 1296, 1298. Now I'm going to change this one for you to do. And I'll give you time, and then I'm going to say, so I'm going to do this one AC, base 16. So it's a little bit more tricky, but I want you to think about it from over here. Put it on pause and try to work it out. So hopefully you tried to work this out, right? So my A goes in here. A, C. Now A is 10. So I have 10 16s, or 10 times 16. Which is just 160, right? Plus, C is 10, 11, 12. So that's 12. 12 ones is 12. So this is 172. I hope that makes sense. You might want to review this a couple times. So these are the ones that give most students the most problem. We're going from base 10 to base 16. Now I'm going to change this one for you to work on your own, but for this one, I will do this one. So I have 1,000, and I'm going to convert that to base 16. So I am looking for the largest number that'll go into it. Well, I can't get any of these, so it's going to start here. Now the question is, how many can I get in? Well, it looks like maybe 4. I can try 4, but 4 times 250 is 1,000, right? 4 times 250 is 1,000. So that's gonna, 4 times 256 would be too many. So the most I'm gonna get is 3. And I'll figure out what that is. 3 times 256 is 18, carry the 1, 15, 16, carry the 1, 768. 768. So I'm going to subtract that and actually add backwards. So that's 232. And now I'm going to go to the next one, which is here, the 16s. I don't have enough for another one of these, so I got to go here. There's definitely can get 16s in there. Well, you can get 10 16s would be 160. So I get a whole lot more than that in there. One thing I could do is I can take 232 and divide by 16. And I can get 110 and 72 left, and I can get 4 more. I can't get 5, but I can get 4. So that would be 14. 14 is a number, but we got to change it, right? 14 is going to be, A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, E is 14. So this is an E. And 14 times 16, I'll come over here and do it. 14 times 16 224. 224, which gives me 8 left over. So 8 now can go right here. So 1,000 in base 16 is 3E8. Base 16. So the next one, well, I think maybe we'll do 180. So why don't you put this on pause and try to do 180. Okay, hopefully you worked it through. All right. At least you can't start here because this is 256, so these are not going to work. So I'm starting here at the 16th place. And one thing, I'm going to do 180 divided by 16 to figure out how many 16s I can get into 180. I know it's at least 10 because that's 160 and 20 left, so that's one more. So I can get 11 16s in there. And 11, 10 is A, B is 11, so it's a B here. So I've got 180, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to subtract what 16 11s are, which is 176. I've got 4 left. So that 4 is going to go right here. So 180 in base 16 is B4. These are by far the hardest ones. You're not going to get 5 of these on a test, so.